that? I am your goddess Nesca. Yo, what the trucker woman will reacting to?
I think Nux would put it, Hasan's now 1,000% fucked. Let's get into it.
Because we're here. So this is one of those intros I've been waiting a long time to say. The feds are going after Hasan Piker. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Actions are finally having consequences.
Awesome.
And it appears, due to his humanitarian efforts over in Cuba, the feds are investigating Hasan Piker.
Wait. Okay, I am aware that he went to Cuba and he went and was in like a fancy hotel and they did some sightseeing. Poor people, I guess, is how they would call them.
Being the bus, just like...
What the fuck did he do?
Apparently, he was not supposed to stay in that hotel. That hotel is owned by the communist government, and you're not allowed to do that as an American.
Wait, what?
Yeah, certain hotels you're not allowed to stay in.
Huh. Wait, why? And just...
I guess it's like against the communist government.
Huh. I didn't know this was a rule.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad that he's getting attacked for something as base as this. I wish he got attacked for something more obviously horrendous, but okay, he stayed in the wrong place, I guess. That's kind of lame.
Of his collaborators. Now, this is something that's been a long time coming. A lot of people finally thinking maybe actions have consequences for a guy who seems to get away with absolutely everything.
Man, I was really hoping he got charged for something more, assy.
Hey, this might get the door open on something, though. You never know.
True. But I still think that it's kind of dumb he's getting attacked.
They actually charged the guy with actual
justice. Ooh, Justice Warrior did a video. Huh. Look, all we need to do is figure out how to make the Gulf of California wide more than force. Oh yeah, isn't California supposed to be sinking or something?
Yeah, hopefully.
I think the hotel was the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay. I still think that's weird that it's the hotel is the thing that he's getting hit for after all the other shit that he should be getting hit for.
Before we get into the details, let's read the headline here because it is chef's kiss.
Ooh,
Federal officials have served subpoenas to Marxist political influencer Hasan Piker and Code Pink co-founder Susan Medea Benjamin as a part of a wider investigation into whether U.S. organizations and leaders violated U.S. laws and sanctions in supporting Cuba's communist regime. Ooh. That's right, I remember a time in history where supporting brutal communist regimes would have consequences. And it appears that might actually be happening this time, and the photo they use for this, again, hilarious.
Because it has Kaya in it. It has the dog.
Dog lightning.
Dog lightning. I call dibs on his dog. No, we all agree his dog needs to go to Nux.
According to AI, Trucker Woman is the top post on the Goon Cave.
Wait, what? Wait, who said what and where?
Chibi, over there.
So according to AI, Trucker Woman is on a top position in the Goon Cave. What AI are you asking? Wait, what? Where do you get this information, sheep? Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I gave you cat ears.
Why do I got cat ears? Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Alright, get back into it.
It's about the money. Him staying at the hotel puts money in Cuba's government's hands. Points. Okay, so basically he was funding a communist government, which is a big no-no.
Yeah.
I can't say more. Yeah, I got you. I figured it out.
Hasan, with this death stare of Kaya, trying to order her in, literally sending her to her place. Now, of course, I have some insider info here. Here is the identity of the anonymous caller who tipped off the
Good pupper. The FBI knows all languages, right? They could understand her Chinese perfectly.
Maybe, you know, Houston Kitty, maybe they have it in Kaya now.
Federal agents about what Hasan Piker has been doing. Let's thank this very brave individual for having the courage to report this to the authorities. But you can see the initial reaction from people like Tectone laughing. You have this post saying, if Hasan goes to jail, Kaya will be free from his shocking abuses. What was he thinking? Who thought it was a good idea to go on a warm PR campaign for a regime hostile to the United States? Father, Asmongold asked me for a favor. LOL. TikTok, Hasan. Arrest and deport Hasan Piker, and I will vote for whoever Trump wants me to vote for until the day I die.
Wait, I have questions. Where are we deporting him to?
North Korea. He'll fit right in.
Should it be based on his what national?
He's Turkish.
He's Turkish. I guess we'll send him there then.
Send him to Turkey.
What's going on? Is turkey good? I like turkey though. Turkey yummy.
Rip Bozo. F these authoritarian fascist dictators. Silence. Lock them up and throw away the key. Trump, deport Hasan Piker, and my life is yours. You can see there is a lot of jubilation among people hearing this news. And of course, we know this all comes from his very open and...
God. Who the fuck thinks he looks good? Ugh. He has he looks fucking old as hell.
He does look like Fidel Castro.
Also, again, with the fucking... Why giant glasses?
And these cost like $1,500 too.
They're ugly.
Which reminds me, tomorrow when we wake up, remind me I need to call about your eye appointment.
I need new glasses?
Yeah, we need to start getting that ball rolling.
Yay.
Public humanitarian efforts in Cuba, where he, alongside the co-founder of
What?
Hold on, I'm taking a moment to compare you and him. Yeah, we're like a year older than him, and I think we look a lot more younger than he does. Oh, God.
Code Pink were making very public appearances, making it known how much they were saving everyone with their 5-star luxury hotel stays, where they, of course, had power, but 99% of the island was without power, and hospitals...
Looks good in a meat can. Oh, yeah, meat cannons are
I like how Asma was just
I fucking
stunned.
love that movie.
I love how Asma reacted to it. He was just stun locked.
included, which resulted in people dying. But don't worry, Hasan Piker still had power during this time, so that's good news. But let's get some of the details here. So, Fed subpoena Hasan Piker, Medea Benjamin over Cuba trips. Investigation part of a broader dragnet involving as many as 40 American citizens who joined Marxist convoy to Havana. First on Fox, federal officials have served subpoenas to Marxist political influencer Hasan Piker and Code Pink co-founder Susan Medea Benjamin. Piker and Benjamin are among those caught in a federal inquiry into whether activists who traveled to Cuba in March violated U.S. sanctions through the financing, coordination, or delivery of goods to Cuba, including potential contacts with the Cuban government personnel or entities.
Okay, so ultimately they're being charged with undermining the American government.
Yeah.
Because they were giving quote-unquote funding, support to... It's not even the people of Cuba they were helping. It was the actual government of Cuba. The whole reason why we have these sanctions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
On the island, the administrative subpoenas were sent to the pair by the Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control. The administrative subpoenas, called Requests for Information, or RFI, seek financial, logistical, and communications information revolving around trips the two widely bragged about making to the island nation in March with delegations of the Nuestra America Convoy, or Our America Convoy, from a global network of communist sympathizers, activists, and influencers who brought supplies to the country's ruling Communist Party of Cuba, according to sources familiar with the matter.
I love how they're playing this off like, oh, we wanted to help the people of Cuba, but you're helping the fucking dictator government. Would this be okay, dictatorship government, not the actual people. I mean, these are the worst pretending to be, what is the word I'm looking for here?
They're retarded.
Advocates for,
People, freedom.
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, just ultimately, I just love, it's like, yeah, let's help the bad people and call it we're helping the sad people.
Oh, hey, Des Walker. Energy infrastructure.
That's the crazy part here, is that this sounds ridiculous, but it's not an exaggeration whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is literally what happened. Okay, this is literally an accurate description of what these people are doing on their humanitarian efforts, going to the Cuban Communist Party and handing them over supplies and making contact with them. That sounds like the very...
Okay, no, this sounds a whole lot worse than I thought it was initially.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally understand this now. I get why the whole staying in a fancy hotel like that was a bad idea. Just going into Cuba in general was a bad idea.
I said it once, to say again, if Cuba wasn't a communist country, they would be like the Bahamas. They'd be richer. Because you're 90 miles from Florida. Mm-hmm. A ferry can easily run in cars down there. Mm-hmm. And they would be like just another, like, just tourist destination. But instead they live in abstract poverty. Mm-hmm. Because of all this.
Oh, like Hawaii, maybe?
Yeah, it'd be like Hawaii. Except Hawaii's not as close to the mainland.
I know, I'm just saying.
Well, hell, they were like that till the Communist Revolution. Hell, the Cuban Grand Prix was a famous race they had down there.
Huh.
It would run along. It was in Havana. It would run along the waterfront.
Ooh.
So.
That's cool.
Accurate way to describe this situation. But this investigation is, of course, a part of a broader effort by officials at the Treasury, State, and Justice Departments to curb malign foreign influence operations inside the United States, particularly activities tied to support for political violence, extremist movements, or acts the U.S. government classifies as terrorism. The scrutiny reflects growing concern among federal authorities and lawmakers over whether foreign actors and aligned organizations are attempting to shape American political discourse, mobilize activists, sow discord, and normalize rhetoric that could encourage violence or undermine U.S. national security interests. And you
you get them, put them in a box.
Put them in the box.
We got them. Okay, so what would be the intel? What would be the consequences for this? What are they going to do? Is he going to have like a court thing going on, or?
I don't know, because I don't know much about this.
Because it's an FBI thing. How does this?
Well, it's a federal charge, so it would go into a federal court, not state court.
So, and that totally won't be what's the word? Broadcasted.
I don't think so.
Are including Hasan in that description, color me shocked, no pun intended. But that is the gist of what's going on here. And I think for someone like Hasan, who's always wanted a government that would have an extreme amount of control over people he doesn't like, it's funny it's now being clamped down onto him. And you can see the memes are rolling in. I don't even have to play this clip. I think you guys know everything with the Homelander set of phrases during the final episode of The Boys here.
No, I'm glad he's not playing it because I hadn't finished watching the final season.
After the third season, I just said fuck it to that show.
I just wanted to see how it's going. It's kind of like my background noise. I mean, it went from being an S tier show to being like, it's all the way down to like maybe
peaked with a dolphin getting run over and
by playing fucking Spice Girls. That was the peak of the jokes in this whole show.
Wouldn't last 6 months in prison.
Ugh. Oh, he.
But that's...
Let's send him to South Korea's prison.
Him and Johnny can team up.
They can become the power couple.
God.
Hasan after being sentenced to a life in Gitmo. Yeah, I don't think he'll do very good in Guantanamo, so let's keep him out of there. But what does Hasan do in the face of this very serious situation?
Oh, he's gonna milk it. He's gonna milk it for everything he can.
Is he in a bathtub?
Yes.
The feds are after me. Free your man. No.
Yeah, he's gonna milk it.
Ew. You're not my man.
He just trusts his instincts and starts thirst trapping. That's right, he made this Instagram story saying, "The feds are after me. Free your man." And posted himself in a bathtub.
God, he's
because
ugly.
that's really all his brain knows to do at this point. Start thirst trapping his viewers and his fans, because that's what's most important. Okay, I guess making sure they're going to continue simping for him. But he would also respond many times on Twitter, but here's just one of the examples, saying, "The American government would rather try to criminalize delivering aid to a country we've starved than punish the..."
Yeah, no. You guys were giving aid to the corrupt government. Yeah, no, get your shit right. You were not helping out any of the people of the place. You were, if anything, you were sitting there watching them like they were kind of some kind of, what is it called, a safari?
Yeah, he literally was poor people safaring down there.
Safaring.
The poor. Let's go look at the pores.
Let's go watch the pores in their natural habitat. That's basically what they were doing.
I know it's sad, but it's funny because it's kind of true when you think about it.
The Epstein class. Again, for a guy who is always supporting brutal regimes that exert enormous amounts of control on its political enemies, man, it really sucks when it seems like the control is coming right back on you. But you can see he's trying to deflect, and people are not buying it in the reply saying, "Screw you, communist scumbag. Enjoy watching Cuba fall. Luckily for you, it'll happen before you get through your trial. Delivering aid. You didn't do anything but live stream and cause a blackout for Cuban citizens. We just want to see you locked up and deported. That's really it. Take Ashley with you." At Hasan Piker wants the people of Cuba to suffer and die just so communism does not put another failed country under its long list. Same with the people from Venezuela and Iran. Hasan would rather see millions of people who want freedom in Cuba, Venezuela, and Iran die of starvation or at the hands of their governments than admit to his rich socialist friends in California and New York that communism kills people who wants freedom. Here's a quote saying, "You LARPed your way into a 50-year federal prison sentence. Congrats."
Okay.
He won't get that. But
Okay. But what are we looking at here?
I don't know.
I wonder if legal mindset might cover this.
Oh, I wonder. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Because that's going to bother you now.
Legal.
There you go.
I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah. He had to cover it. If not, he will.
Maybe because maybe he's only going to cover it when it's like actually in trial. Oh, he's doing a live stream on Johnny.
Nah, he hasn't done anything yet. He will.
Maybe because it's not ready yet. Maybe we.
Well, this just dropped yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, so that makes okay. Did he bribe the people there to dance for him and get a cookie? I wouldn't be surprised.
That's man. And people just again posting meme after meme after meme of this situation. And now we're also seeing all of the Hasan orbiters and stands try to take up for the guy. You can see infamous couch puncher Mike from PA say anyone who doesn't stand with Hasan is an enemy. This is a fascist regime. Either
you're from PA, you're from Pennsylvania.
You're gonna dance this motherfucker, I'll take you on. Bring it on, bitch.
Why are you trying to fight people?
I don't know.
Fight them now or just capitulate?
Oh, because he said
Yeah, I
fight,
wonder if
okay.
you would feel the same way if it was someone you didn't like who was in Hasan's situation.
His head's too big in that Montero. True. So true. They didn't make it tiny enough. Okay.
I have a strong feeling this guy would not have the same energy. And also, you know, this is just obligatory at this point. Gotta play this Mike from PA clip.
Oh yeah, this creep.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
Oh, wait. Oh, is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is creepy.
Oh, wow. But, ugh, made me feel weird. Why would you do this?
It's like a liquor.
Oh, no, the liquor would actually be pleasurable. This is just creepy.
I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
Either you stand with Hasan or you're the enemy of Mike from PA. Shiver me
Yeah, no,
timbers,
okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Then
no.
you have people saying stuff like this. They just created 1 million Hasan Pikers, and here's one of the top responses. In fact, if you...
Asman has control over. That's his domain expansion. Cockroaches. He's that bug guy from.
The actual. Oh yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. There was an actual cockroach too, I think.
I was in the whole time thinking Asmongold.
So wait, we get 1 million Hasans. They're all cockroaches. So that means Asmund needs to control his cockroaches.
look at the quotes, it seems like it seems like people have really made up their minds
Asmund control the
how
terraformers.
they feel about Hasan getting
the final
subpoenas
boss.
from the federal government. I'm sorry, I'm not
Why is he
trying to laugh too
blocking out?
much, but it's just
I don't know,
absurd.
bring it on.
Everything that's happening
black.
here, and it's just been a long time coming.
Or something.
And then we have this situation right here where apparently Blue Sky is losing it over the subpoena of Hasan Piker, and now
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
they're crashing out over not just Trump but also Asmongold as well. We see the same sentiment about creating 1 million Hasan Pikers. And of course, you can see down here, Hasan Piker is a good egg. Medea Benjamin is an amazing lady. F the
I'm guessing the good eggs, in your opinions, are the ones that have that very pungent, stinky smell.
I still won't forget when we cleaned out my grandparents' house and I found that fridge in the bottom that was still working and had eggs in it from the 70s.
It did?
Yeah, you didn't know this?
Wait, from the 70s?
We saw the date on it. It was like the 80s, I think.
Okay,
It was
either
older than
way.
me. It was older than me.
Did you take one and sniff it?
We just threw it in the trash and threw it out.
You didn't try to sniff it?
The fact that fridge was still working shocked me.
Huh.
Yeah,
So Hasan's one of those eggs?
apparently.
U.S. government. F you, Trump, you piece of crap. F liberalism.
Yes,
F
you're
conservatives. F third way. Socialism will win in the end because socialism is the will of the people, except for the people
Nope.
who don't want it, right? And then this person says, Hasan Bad isn't going to stop
How do
Asmongold.
these dumb fucks know that socialism is the way of the corrupt government?
They're like, do you know the way? That's it.
Apparently they do not know the way. But yeah, why? How dumb are these people?
These people have never been in a fight. They've never been somewhere where they live somewhere where it's dangerous. So they have a skew mindset of how the world actually works.
No. There's something wrong here. Neska is pretty dumb herself. Neska is very dumb herself. But yet, Neska, when you tell her something, when you give her, like, fucking information, Neska realizes, like, oh, wait, this is a bad idea. This shouldn't be done. You give these people information, they're gonna sit there and say, like, oh, no, that's fake. It's not like that at all.
What is up with this mindset?
Asthma is like the stream.
Offing
I
himself.
can't understand people.
You see Hasan Piker get issued a federal subpoena, and you think about Asmongold? That's interesting.
Oops, I clicked my earbud, sorry.
Very interesting. But anyways, you can see how mad they are, and well, good. And I like this quote in particular, saying,
These are the modern nobility, to them the working class, the backbone of any country are not people. Yeah, they all need to be slapped in the face.
I know we obviously hate on him a lot, and I hate that he was against Kamala in the 2024 election, but I think it's really important to take moments like these.
Wait, what? He was?
Yeah, he was against Kamala because I guess he knew she wasn't going to win.
Huh. Wow, when you're that incompetent that someone who is just as incompetent can see your incompetence.
Yeah.
To put differences aside against the greater evil. Good job, Trump. Had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Hasan has already started his many responses, even starting to hint on some Zohran Mamdani magic here, yes. Trying to invoke the socialist mayor of New York City who publicly disavowed Hasan not that long ago. But let's hear what he has to say.
Activists, dissidents alike. It's a way to try to have a chilling effect on speech.
Where does Hasan live?
California.
How the fuck is trying to talk to the, what is it, mayor
Of New York.
of New York supposed to do for you?
I don't know.
It's like, oh, hey, I see that you're just as corrupt as me. Let's try to, will you try to help me?
I don't know.
This makes me think of that one time when Johnny Somali was asking that one other YouTuber for help or something.
Oh, yeah, Ice Poseidon.
Yeah.
Well, he was asking Trump for help, and Trump went, no.
Well, when you're desperate enough, right?
They say supposedly he might have gotten fucked over more because back then, like a year or two ago, there was a raid on like a Hyundai plant in like North Carolina. They had a bunch of illegals from South Korea. They got sent back, so they said they might fuck him over even more. It's like, wait a minute, so we get rid of illegals and it screws over Johnny? Where's the downside?
And some people, it seems, some likely and some unlikely people have been cheering it on.
Hasan realizing in real time here just how disliked he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's people across the board. And is that really surprising to anyone? Because he's managed to make all aisles mad at him. He craps on conservatives. He craps on liberals. He just gets angry at everyone. And in response,
It must be really hard to try to get people on your side when you're someone who pretends to be like you're some kind of good guy, but your pretending is so bad and people can see the shit. And yeah, I hate when I'm thinking of something and I want to say it and my brain fries halfway through.
Congratulations, you fried your brain.
Yep.
people don't have much sympathy for him. And this isn't like, oh, this poor innocent guy Hasan and people are just cheering this on because he is who he is and he actually didn't do anything wrong. He's been pushing the envelope for years and years and years. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Everyone was looking at this trip to Cuba and pointing out the very concerning behavior where he might have been potentially violating sanctions against the Cuban regime. But no, he's just so brazen and he feels so protected and immune to consequence. He's just continued on and on.
We'll be talking about that in a second as well. You might need Zohran magic for this one. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah. I don't think Zohran Mamdani is going to be doing that
No.
anytime soon because I'm not a concerning incident that took place in the New York City region of
never mind,
America. You know what I
realized.
mean?
Yeah, well, you take credit for getting this guy elected, and look what happened to that. He just threw you to the side because you're not really convenient for him anymore, which
It's
is
like Hank and Johnny.
very, very funny. But yeah, at the same
Well, the difference with that is Hank and Johnny did have a relationship. He does not have a relationship with Zoran Mondani.
I think Zoran used them and then threw them away.
Really? When? How?
They were campaigning together.
He was?
Yeah. And then once he realized he didn't need them anymore, he threw them away. I still love Zoran Mondani went live on Twitch and people were just saying slurs in his chat. And you could see it was like you could see he had the chat on screen and people were just calling him slurs.
Because he's just as horrible as, I guess, the last so-called mayor of New York.
I couldn't even tell you about the last mayor of New York.
I wouldn't even know. It's not my... I don't care. I don't live there.
time, I don't
Whatever
think
want to.
Zoran is going to help out Hasan. In fact, I think he wants absolutely nothing to do with you whatsoever. Any halfway intelligent political figure would not want anything to do with a guy who's getting federal subpoenas for some very serious stuff.
Yeah, it does
But
not,
anyways, ladies and
yeah, it does not benefit him in any way, shape, or form. So of course he's going to cut the ties.
Yeah.
gentlemen, that is the situation. There's obviously a lot more that's going to be coming out of this, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure this is just the beginning, but for now, that's going to do for this video. If you guys enjoyed, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads on this channel, as well as multiple streams a week here on YouTube. But overall,
Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this video. Bye. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.